As you can see, you can still see we have them because she's showing her elbow. I told her to mute the camera, but it's all right. No worries. We're gonna get this thing going the way that we need to get it going. As long as we're connected, it's all well and dandy. Welcome to After Dark with Shawn Cornelius. I am your host, the romantic funny man, Shawn Cornelius, and my special guest tonight, as you can see, the lovely Johari Monet. She's over there trying to get herself situated and together. So we're going to give her a little bit of time. But this is something that I know some people were looking forward to. And okay, good. People are starting to come in on Facebook. So I'm gonna just do my normal thing here. Hello, Nicole. Hello, D. Hello, Katie, Tyreek, the producer. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm your host, the romantic funny man, Shawn Cornelius. What's up, Adrian Smith? And tonight's show is gonna be something. I know a lot of you have been looking forward to this show all week, and she's here. We had a few minutes of difficulty, but she's here, and we're gonna get to her in a second. I want to make sure that you guys tune in tomorrow night with me. I have the very funny, talented comedian, Ms. Barbara Carlisle, going to be sitting in with me tonight, tomorrow night at 10:30, and then on Saturday, mm, mm, I think I've already told y'all who's going to be here, but Jaquan the Don will be here, and added just so many special guests are going to be coming in this month. Raheem from Grandmaster Flash will be in here this month. Uh, I'll just I won't tell you the date right now. You'll have to tune in tomorrow. I'll expose that one. Hello, Barry. What's going on, Denise DeGiorgio, production manager extraordinaire, and so many great guests coming up next week. Talented comedian Shamika Book with her conversation about her book. Coco Brown, Positive K. Yeah, DJ Cass from down south is really from Queens, New York, and then on Saturday, Raheem, Grandmaster Flash, and Furious Five, Funky Four plus one. They're coming, y'all. They're coming. So many surprises coming in this month. So just continue to hang out. And Smoke says he's here with the screw face. Q Dog sent me some pot liquor. Wasn't in no pot, and it was it. No, it's okay. No dang liquor. Got you. You and Quint Q Dog handle that one. But anyway, let's get to tonight's show. Let's get done. We delayed long enough. Now, one thing I got to do when I introduce my special guest, she's gonna have to bring her phone down because I can only see her nose and her forehead and her eyes. So you got to bring that camera down so that people can see what's going on over there on your side of the world. So, um, wonderful talent. I met this young lady on the film set. She was brought in to be in the movie, whatever it takes, the movie when blood runs cold. So we'll talk to her a little bit about that. And she's also doing a film now called Web of Lies. We'll talk to her about that. But we're going to talk to her about this is basically really a good show for the love, the second half of the show, the love, the romance, the intimacy, all that good stuff. And we're going to get her conversation on her likes and dislikes and things and some other topics. Welcome, Johari, to the show. What's going on, Johari?
Hey, how are you?
Oh, I'm
Hello,
sorry. You
everybody.
wanted to make an entrance. My bad. I didn't
I want
even
to make
know
an entrance. I thought you said, wait. This is my first interview, so bear with me. And everyone, I
that.
apologize. I had technical difficulties, so I have to flash some boobs or whatever I have to do to get in your good graces. But
Nah.
please forgive me, everybody.
Listen, it's all good now. Again, if however you choose to say I'm sorry, it's cool with me. Boob flashing is all right. It is okay. This show just won't make it to TV.
Okay, I won't do that then.
This
I
no,
won't
no,
do
you're
that
good.
then.
This one we can play this one on YouTube, my YouTube channel, and Facebook and all that. You know what I'm saying. I want everybody to please hit the share button and share this show as we always.
Please share this. Barry, please share this. I wasn't able to tag Azrael, my
It's
baby.
all good. Hey, how you doing? All right, so listen, let's get into it. Let's start from the beginning, and then we'll get into all the other stuff. Again, do what you do. We're cool. Since we're gonna make sure we put this show won't go to the tube, so we'll go to the YouTube. So listen, let's talk, have a good time, and enjoy ourselves. So the restrictions that I didn't put on you earlier, now they definitely ain't there. So,
Just.
so because there's a lot of folks out there waiting. They were waiting for this show. You were a star already and didn't even know it.
Really? No
Yeah,
way. Not
I don't,
me.
I
Not
don't
little
even
old me.
listen. I don't even think they want to see me tonight. I really don't even think they want to see me. So we're gonna have a good time with this whole thing. But let's talk. Let's talk quick about the beginning. and then we'll get into everything extra. Johari, where are you from?
Okay. I'm originally born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. I moved to Jersey at 13, and I've been a Jersey girl ever since.
All right, Jersey in the building. Jersey's cool. All right, no problem. All right. And then we met through a mutual uh, entertainment friend of mine, Omar Moore, who brought you in
Yeah,
on our film, Whatever It Takes, the movie when
whatever it takes.
Cole. Now, was that your first role as an
That
actor?
was my first everything, anything. Yes, and I thank you once again for that opportunity.
Oh, no problem. Now, it was definitely not your first everything. Don't even go there.
Well, it's my first time being public with it.
Okay.
Everything else was like.
And you were good. You did a great job. You did a great job.
Thank
You
you.
got in there. You did your thing, and so you enjoyed the opportunity to do that. And so off of that
Yeah.
opportunity, you got another opportunity to be in another film.
Yes, Web of Lies.
Okay, tell them about that
Yeah.
real quickly.
So I was eye candy. I had on my pink little wig,
No,
and I was just sitting
no.
by the main characters. Yes,
Not
that's all I
not
did.
you, not eye candy.
Yes. No, not. Well, I had a wig on, so maybe then I was eye candy. I don't know about now. I just turned 49, so I'm kind of like a little rusty, but
Well,
it is what it is.
Come on, girl. Black don't crack, but on the inside.
It sure don't. I know that's right.
That's cool. No, that's all good. So we did Web of Lies. So you're starting your acting thing. Is that something you want to do?
Now, yes. Honestly, I was very shy in the beginning. As you could tell, I'm painfully shy, and
Oh,
so this whole
gosh,
acting
yes.
thing, this whole acting thing is new to me. Like I'm gonna take courses. It's something I would consider pursuing. Yes.
Okay. All right. That's cool. That's good. And, you know, again, you had some lines in our film, though. You had some
I
lines.
did. I
Whatever it
sure
takes.
did.
So you weren't just eye candy in that one. You knew your lines. You did your thing.
Right. Thank you.
Oh, no, I was reading some of the comments. There are some comments over here. We got some folks tuning in, and look good for 49. Web of Lies.
Thank you.
Okay, you look good for 49. Yeah, I passed it out. Good
Thank
deal.
you. Thank you.
Denise is
Thank
giving you a
you.
hand claps and a star. You know.
Thank you, Denise.
So you did those things, and now you're in Web of Lies, and you're moving on to do some other things. Do you have anything else coming up that you can tell us about in the entertainment thing?
Not at the moment. Not at the moment. No.
Okay.
No.
All
I have
right.
some things on the fire, some possibilities in the air, some things I'm working out, but nothing concrete as of yet. COVID slowed me down a lot.
Yeah, COVID slowed a lot of us down a lot.
Yeah.
I had some things on the table myself, and they're still on the table.
Yeah.
I was able to do a couple of things, so that's okay. It's coming,
Right.
it'll come back around. It'll come back around. So just be ready.
Right.
Don't get rusty.
I'm ready. Nope, never.
So now your thing, since we some people come on here and they're dancers and actors and singers and they're whoever DJs and all these other things. But your thing, as you post, we're gonna slide up the second half of the show a little bit. Just tap into your likes, because one of the things I like about you is you are who you are, and you don't have a problem presenting and being yourself, and that's an important message in this show. You be you. You do you. You love you.
Absolutely.
That's one of the important things about it. That's one of the reasons why I was like, got to get her on. The other reason is, curious about your lifestyle, because that's not my lifestyle. There are some people out there who are obviously involved with it, but I want to get another view on it outside of just my perception from the outside.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
obviously the BDSM lifestyle on
Yes.
some level.
On a very high level, yes.
Okay, you stop me if I'm wrong, man.
No, on a very high level, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We talked about, first of all, polygamy with you. You and I discussed this.
Yes, I am polyamorous, yes.
Okay, and that means, for those people that don't know,
That means that I love more than one person, and it's called ethical monogamy. In other words, all my partners know about each other, so it's not sneaking or creeping. And we all have a lot of mutual respect for each other, so we have an open relationship.
okay, and so you're committed to these people, or are they just like you're dating and it's no problem?
Well, I have two primaries, a primary female and a primary male, and we're all allowed to, I guess, play with other people because we are in a lifestyle. But as far as adding people to my dynamic, no, I'm not adding anyone else to my dynamic.
Okay.
And I believe it's always an option, but if it were to become an option or an issue, we would talk about it amongst each other.
Okay, no problem. So I mean, you are bisexual.
I am bisexual, yes.
Okay, now this is cool because we can go back and bring up childhood and these kind of things to find out where this began or if it's something. So when did you discover that you liked both men and women?
It's a tricky question and an interesting answer only because I was 6 years old. And a lot of people say at 6 you don't know what you like, but I liked it. I had I had a sleepover and a little girl, 6 years old, also decided we were going to play house. She was the daddy, I was the mommy.
It's always dangerous.
And that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I still play house today. It could be,
right.
Now there's bills and things in the house that I play.
Right, see, that's the difference. And you don't get caught by your mother. I got caught by my mother, so.
Oh, you got caught.
That's how I remember because she brings it up every so often.
Okay, so this was your first experience basically with a girl.
A girl, yes. And as I went to high school, I remember being attracted to other females. I remember in college I had my first girlfriend and I loved it and it just stuck. I'm just right in the middle. I love men. I love women.
Where did the men come in at? You said at 6.
That was probably around 10. You know, they would chase me, touch my butt, and I just had a natural attraction to men. It was the dealing with women that was a struggle because it wasn't necessarily acceptable as it is now, so to speak. Being bisexual now is cute, but back in the day it wasn't so cute. So.
Okay. All right. So you don't lean. You don't lean.
Nah, I'm straight in the middle.
You're right in the middle. You go
right in the center, right there. That's where I am.
Friday night Steve, Saturday night Eve. It's all good.
Or Steve and Eve. Yeah, I prefer Steve and Eve at the same time. Yeah.
Okay, good. Now with this, as with any situation, I guess obviously people have to be understanding that you deal with because they have to be the same way mentally.
They don't have to accept the fact that I like women and men. I just choose to deal with people who do understand and accept it. I'm not forcing my sexuality on anybody. It's your right to decide. If you want me to be monogamous to you and I was in that frame of mind to be monogamous, then I would just date you. Because I was married for 9 years and I only was with my husband. Okay. So being bisexual is a choice. I don't have to have both, but I'm in a luxury to deal with two beautiful human beings who allow me to experience both. And so
that's what I was going to ask you because, if you're in a relationship with someone who wasn't down with it, they just wanted to be with you, would you kind of compromise and be with that individual?
If I was in that frame of mind, yes, but I'm not.
Because they would accept you, but they just might not accept you being, out there.
Absolutely. I was also in a
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was also in a lesbian relationship for 3.5 years where I chose not to be with men. So I know that the choice is mine. When bisexual people tell you, oh, they can't choose, it's a choice. Mm-hmm. You choose to either deal with one, you deal with the other, or you deal with both. But as long as you're honest with your partner, I don't see how it's hurting anybody.
Yeah, I think that's the individual, and it's kind of like an out. They try to get, oh, well, I can't. Yes, you can.
Absolutely.
We tend to give people, you just ain't, or whether you're not strong enough or your feelings are just not there or you're not ready. You can make a choice and move, just like you made a choice to get into that situation. So that's what I was going to, get into. So let's see that then means what you do equals swinging on some level.
What do you mean?
Swinging.
What do you mean by equally? Well,
no, not equally. I'm saying what you do as far as with your partners, and you say you have other partners, so it's kind of like swinging.
Well, no, not necessarily.
No, not necessarily. But you're saying, if that's a part of it and that's understood, you go there.
If I choose to go to a lifestyle event, yes. Yeah. But one or more of my partners may not be in a lifestyle.
Right.
So we may have our own private party, or we may just deal with each other and invite a third. It's not necessarily swinging. You know what I'm saying? It's private adult time between 3 people.
Okay, stop trying to twist these words around with me.
No, I'm saying this because people get lifestyle and
Right. So break it down for me and those people.
Okay.
Swinging is.
All right. So swinging is traditionally 2 couples exploring sexuality with other couples and sometimes singles. That's what traditional swinger is. Now, over the years, there were a lot of swinger couples that broke off and became singles, and now we're already got our toe in it, so we continue to go to swinger parties as that single person. What I'm doing now, especially because of COVID, is I don't go to single parties.
Well, right. Now I was going to get to that because we know where we're at this moment
Yeah.
this year and everything going on. But even before that, I have a friend who was into swinging, and it was cool. Again, obviously people are safe with it, or how are people going to do what they do
Hmm.
before COVID? But there were things to worry about before COVID on that level. I know a comedian who has two ladies, and it's cool for them. I
Hmm.
know I've seen. So my thing is obviously yes, it's a choice, and you make that choice to do that.
Right.
And so we go from the polygamy, then we go to the swinging, then we go to let's go a little further back in the room.
Okay.
Let's go a little further
How far
back
you
in.
want to go? How far are you
Hey,
going
listen.
now?
Since we off the chain anyway. Now we off the rails. It don't make no difference. Um, the likes inside. Obviously, we all have our likes. I like strawberry ice cream. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You like ropes.
I love rope.
It's a
See?
thing. Okay, right? We didn't know. I didn't know we had company. Good deal.
Yeah, that's my rope bunny.
Now, what like yeah? We talked before about this.
Hmm.
The rope thing though is connected to a partner that you said some business stuff is going on. That you have a business with someone, and
Okay, so
yeah, if you can
okay,
talk
so
about that. If you can't, let's skip it.
oh, absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely. So
yeah.
my dom is also my man, my partner, my poly partner. He is an excellent rigger, and the term rigger, rigger,
Yeah, please.
means one who applies rope to the body or ties people to things, so to speak, in the BDSM community. And so I'm his rope bunny, which is his model, so to speak. One of the people, because he's got a beautiful rope bunny who's listening. Barry, shout out to you. Who also he'll put his beautiful rope macrame, whatever design he comes up with, such as this. I don't know if you can see her.
Hmm.
And it's really aesthetically pleasing. It's very sensual. It's not the bondage that you see in BDSM that people mistake rope play for. It's very gently put on. It's very close and intimate, very sensual. And at the end, you come out with something that looks amazing. So that's just another way of looking at BDSM as far as from the rope play. You can also tie people to things and do
Yeah.
things to them.
Now my boy
But
Quentin says shibari. Is that a term used?
Shibari, that's what it is. That's the type of design.
Now
Shibari
that's
is a
obviously he knows something if he's
yes,
calling out these terms. I didn't want to call
yes,
anybody's name, but since he out there yelling over there on Facebook, yeah. So that's
yes,
what it's called, Shabari.
yes. And I think I put a picture or so on your page in our post to show people the Savage Seduction, which is the name of his company. He also does flogging, which is called impact play, wax play. He also does fire play, several other sexy and not so fun things, I would say. I mean, he'll flog you, he'll spank you, he'll do what you need done. But it's all under his umbrella, which is called Savage Seduction.
What
He's
about
based out of
rope tie?
New York. Say it again.
Japanese rope tie? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Japanese rope
Right.
tie.
That's all under rope play.
Now, yeah,
Yes.
that's coming from Facebook. I didn't say that because I know you're
Hmm.
like, oh,
That's
sure.
all under rope play.
Yeah, so people are shouting out.
Yeah.
That's why I told you they were waiting for this show. I'm starting to learn
Yes.
about my friends from this show.
Well, you know what's funny? A lot of people are still in the closet about their kinks, which is what we call it in the BDSM world. A kink is something that gets you off. And
Right.
if being tied in rope and having the rope taken off of me very slowly gets me off, I'm a grown consenting adult. There's nothing wrong with that. But a lot of people are very hush hush about it because they don't want to be judged.
Right, right, and that's again why this platform is
Hmm.
very not no judging. It's it's very transparent, and it's really
Hmm.
cool. One of my friends says he sucks at that. It comes out looking like some kind of crazy spider web mess. It's,
Well,
uh,
I would suggest you practice more. I'm new. This is new. My rigger Dom has been doing it for many years. He can make it look like a deliberate spider web.
okay,
And he does this thing where he ties us up and he suspends us from a beam and I
I
spin.
think I saw.
And when
I
I
saw.
tell you, you've seen it, right?
Yes,
When
yes.
I tell you I lose touch of reality, it's therapeutic. It's like I'm in my own world. I know I'm safe, right? I'm in a safe space. And I have no doubts, no worries, no fears for that. However many minutes I'm spending, I'm completely in bliss.
I was going to ask
It's
you
just
guys, is
amazing.
that just a sexual turn on, or is it something else? Uh, because a lot of us do things like some people run, and it could be
Mhm.
just a release for them, the tension and the stress and or whatever. Now, when you do this, is obviously it's intimate, it's exotic, it's erotic.
Mhm.
You feel sexual, but is there any other place you go? Like when people self.
Honestly,
Hmm.
when I'm tied up and I'm suspended, I'm not thinking of sex. I'm not
Okay.
thinking of him. I'm not thinking of us. I'm not thinking of anything. I'm in my own world. It's like a zen-like peace comes over me. I'm weightless for those few minutes. It's not about sex. Now, the art of placing the rope on my body and taking it off is sexual or sensual, I should say. That part, yes, it is.
Okay. So all right, let's go to the next level and see where the next level of your love of this is.
Mhm.
Pain, because it's
Okay.
you said he put it on. It's not on that level, but are you into pain?
Okay, I believe I'm not really into pain. I'm a sadomasochist, right? Which means I don't mind inflicting pain, and sometimes I don't mind receiving pain, but it's to minimal to degrees, I would say. Like, you know how you smack somebody's behind, you having sex with them, you just slack it, slap, slap, slap.
Nah, I
You
don't
know,
even
that
know. I have
sexy
no
slap.
idea. I have no
Oh,
idea what
come
you're talking
on,
about. I have no
Sean. I'm giving you
idea
the
what you're
side
talking.
eye. I'm
I have
giving you the
no
side
idea. I
eye.
have no idea
You
who's
slapped a
watching
few
this.
asses.
I have
Oh,
no
you
idea.
slapped a few asses.
Yeah, I have probably,
Okay.
you know, in
Right. Well, it's different because you slapped the ass because you like the sound, you like the wave, whatever you did it for, it wasn't to hurt her, right? A sadist will slap that ass until it's red. They
Mhm.
will slap your ass until the blood rushes to the surface of your skin and you can feel the heat. And that's turning us on. That's just us loving in a different way, I guess you could say. It's never to hurt us to the point where we got to go to the hospital or anything.
Right.
It's just enough to get the surface of your skin hot and all your nerves are just radiating. It's just another experience, I guess you could say.
There are a couple of questions over here or comments. Quentin says it's called subspace. Uh,
So subspace,
subspace.
yes,
Yep. And Denise
yes.
is asking a question: is this a planned meetup, or are there dates for this situation that you do?
Okay, well, I'm in a relationship with my dom, so more than likely we'll just be sitting around watching TV, and I'll say, "Can you tie me up?" He'll say yes, or I'll hit him up from work and say, "Babe, I'll send him a picture of something I want him to do for me," and he'll do it for me. So some are planned dates, yes, and some are spontaneous.
So it's really, again, and me saying this, known as it's like a normal relationship with just extra types of stuff. Because when you
Hmm.
said, "Hey, can you time?" That's like someone say, "Hey, babe, can you make me a sandwich? Hey, can you time
It's
me up? Or
exactly
just
like that.
can you just punch me in my back, my lower back, please? You know what I mean? Or,
Yes, like for my birthday, I called him and I said, "Babe, can we do wax play tonight?" He said, "Sure." Like it's just, I just happen to have been lucky enough to deal with a dom who's experienced, and my girlfriend is also a dom. She's
okay.
experienced in wax play and flogging and all that good stuff as well. She's flogged me as well. So I'm just in a really good space right now.
I don't know if this is a request or a demand. I think Denise is getting a little bit. She's getting a little bit besides herself and cocky. She
Oh
said, "Put."
God.
She said, "Put the collar back on." Don't you be telling people to guess what to do. If they want to do what
You
they.
don't tell
Don't
me
be
what to
trying
do, Denise. You
to.
ain't my dom. You don't tell me what to do,
Yeah,
lady.
she probably sitting home in her nice suburban home, sipping on her tea, and talking about put the collar on. You wait till I tell you. So, Quentin
You
says,
don't tell me what to do.
yeah, she did, and then she put the little emoji with like the sad emoji. Like I guess that's a problem that you don't have it on.
Oh wow! I didn't know they wanted me to do all of
You
that.
know what it was? I'm sorry, because you got to remember, guys, when I see these comments, I don't know where they fall. She's talking about me because she says
Oh,
that I have a pastor collar, a deacon collar, and sometimes I
oh.
wear the
See, I
deacon
wasn't
collar.
there.
Me
I
neither.
wasn't. I was somewhere
I'm
else.
in this conversation right here. Stay on the conversation, Denise. I thought she
I
was
was
talking about
completely
you, but
somewhere else.
yeah, sometimes I wear my collar
Yes.
and I'm nice, and and then
Sometimes I wear
sometimes
my collar as well.
yeah, but
Yes.
yours is not a white one, not at all. So it's a different collar.
Nah. Nah.
so, so
Totally different.
Quinn says it's basically a relationship with perks. And again, but that could be
Absolutely.
that could be anybody's relationship. It depends on what you're in, because it
Absolutely.
doesn't have to be this. It's other like you and I talked. This
Hmm.
is there's love involved with this. There's romance involved with this
Hmm.
lifestyle. So we said we were
Yeah.
going to expand on that because some people, as soon as they hear it, they think raunchy sex, smacking,
whips and chains.
yeah,
And
all of that.
now there are
But,
whips and
yeah,
chains.
yeah, I've seen them. but
Yes, they're
you said
there
it from
too.
you said from the other side of it.
Right.
It's romantic. It's love.
It's whatever you make it. Kink is whatever you make it. Whatever you and your dom or your sub, as you consent, make a contract. Whatever you two make it, that's what kink is for you. Nobody can look at me and tell me I should be kneeling and crawling to my dom if that's not our dynamic. But other women do it, and I'm not saying that's wrong. It's their dynamic. Let them do what they do as long as it's not affecting you and yours. You know.
Right.
So
Right.
this is not hurting you or abusing anyone who can't defend themselves. As long as it's between two consenting adults, let them do what they do.
Right. So now you said this is obviously not a career. We know people make a career out of this. They make.
Well,
You mentioned he
here's
does.
the thing. Here's the thing. We're trying to get to the professional level. I would be his partner / rope
Okay.
bunny. So yes, it is a lucrative because you don't see many people of color in the BDSM community,
You don't
and you don't
see
see
that.
many. They're there. Trust me, I know many of them,
Hmm.
but we're not seen as much. Because when I did a web search and I was curious about the subject, I didn't see a lot of people that look like me or you.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? So we're here. It's just a matter of getting us out there, getting us known, getting us supported and embraced by the community.
Yeah, hang on one second, Johari.
Hmm.
Quentin, this is an open platform for you to talk, but you need to be quiet and stop giving. Now you're the expert now on this, and if you wanted to be, I could have got you on here. You know, now you want to start telling everybody, telling all this stuff, but you didn't want me. He says BDSM is basically about service, trust, respect, and communication. That could be any relationship, correct?
Yes, but there are more levels. It's
But the
solely based on trust. Because you and I talked about this earlier when you mentioned being handcuffed. Oops.
I don't know who you were talking about
Well, that might have been someone else, but allegedly that person might have let someone handcuff or handcuff somebody in a sexual
Yeah,
act.
it wasn't
It
me.
wasn't BDSM.
No,
Right. But you trusted this person.
yeah,
So, right, as you said, BDSM is built on the things that I allow done to me is only because I completely trusted this person is not going to hurt me, is not going to abuse me or leave me there for 4 days.
right.
It stems from trust. So when you decide to become a submissive or a dom, you have to first trust that person. That you have to build some kind of a platform, some kind of foundation, I should say, and build off of that. You can't just let anybody
Yeah, no, and listen,
um, dominate you.
I'm very transparent, and coming up,
Hmm.
we're all curious to a certain extent. Again, like I honestly told you, the person I didn't let them handcuff me both hands. You
Right, one
handcuff
hand.
one, and then you handcuff yourself with the other one. So I got this one free just in case I got to do dollar
So you
cop.
didn't trust them
I
100%.
sure didn't. No, I didn't, but
Okay.
I trusted them half enough to, 'cause we was working towards something. We wasn't really in something,
Am
and
I
it,
in
and
frame
it,
enough? Yeah, I'm in frame enough.
yeah, bring yourself over to the center a
Okay.
little bit more.
A little
Because
more
the
here.
crazy, yeah, there
There
you
we go.
go. That's perfect. That's
Okay.
perfect. So, but no, again, we all do some things, but then a lot of things you don't want to tell nobody. You don't put out there. I wrote a book. My book is
Hmm.
transparent. I didn't hide anything, so it's not like what I'm saying. We're human. It is what it
Hmm.
is on that level. Um, so you basically are doing these things and you're enjoying yourself and you're living your life and you accept who you are. I've seen your pages. I've
Absolutely.
seen your
Yes.
Instagram page. I've seen your Facebook page. If you haven't seen
There's
it,
no shame
Johari
here.
Monet, go to her page. And again, that's
Glory Monet on
that's
Instagram.
the thing about it. All right, quit. Business might get out. Let me scram. Business might get out. All right, man. You can whatever you're gonna do. Um, I I respect people for who they are. I don't judge.
Hmm.
You do your thing. If this is what you do, this is what you do. As
Hmm.
long as you're not hurting anybody against their will and
Absolutely.
disrespecting people, then that's what it is. If someone comes to you and wants to be tied up, that's you and their business. So that's one of the things
Absolutely.
that I appreciated about you and your page. It
Hmm.
wasn't always looked at as a sexual thing. You're beautiful. You're a beautiful woman.
Thank you.
Your energy is really sweet and nice, but everybody has
Thank
that
you.
door. So you open up. Just some people go deeper, darker downstairs than others, and even on that level, that's your
Hmm.
business.
Your business,
So let's
as
go to
long
the
as it's consensual.
yeah, let's go to candle wax.
Okay.
Candles.
It's
What
called
is the
wax
extent?
play.
Wax play. What is the extent of your pain? Or what is the extent? Like I ask people, like give me on a 1 to 10 as far as their romance level, love level. So in this interview, 1 to 10, what is your level of exploration and pain? Like, where is it just like, hey, that's it?
Well, personally, mine is pretty low. I'd say about a 3 or 4. I know a lot of people can handle hot wax. And because my dom knows that my tolerance level is kind of low, he'll, let the wax cool off a little bit before he pours it, or hold it a little higher so by the time it hits my skin, it's not as hot. So, there's some people who like extreme pain. They want to feel the burn. So you're going to pour it right on them. If that's what they want. That's what they want. For me, I'd say about a 3 or 4.
Okay. Let me address something really quickly. D says, Shawn Cornelius, you have to work on your trust issues. No, I don't. No, I don't. My trust issues are right where they're supposed to be. Be careful before I open up your closet.
You should let me tie you up, Shawn. Let me tie you up.
I'm glad this is one of these virtual interviews, because if this was not a virtual interview, I would probably have to just kind of succumb and go, okay, you know what? Let's show the people, Johari. Let's kind of show the people.
Right, and I would surely tie you up, but it wouldn't be. It'd be very pleasurable.
Well, seeing how it would be on television or live, and there's witnesses,
you would trust that more.
I probably would
trust
it more than
you see.
So let it go. We'll be right back as soon as Johari unties that kind of thing. I mean, watch it. Barry says the feel of rope on the skin is tantalizing and stimulating.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I guess it just depends on what
absolutely
your levels. Okay, you said you're 4, so that's cool. Now, give me a level of love that you have. What is 1 to 10? What is your number for love?
That's kind of hard because I was married for 9 years, and I would have said it in the beginning was a 10, middle it was like a 3 or 4. By the time I was done with his ass, it was a 1. So it's hard to say. Right now, I am really in love. I'm truly wholeheartedly in love, and it feels amazing because there's no stress.
Right.
It's like he's my peace. I'm his peace. Like we can talk to each other about everything. And I haven't been at this place in a long time. I don't think I've ever been at this place where I can completely be myself and be accepted for who I am and celebrated for who I am,
Cool. So check this out, Johari. So we're at our halfway point. I made it through this first half. I'm good.
Okay.
Phew. Good. So we'll take a quick break, and we're going to come right back, and we're going to get into the second half of the show. We're going to turn it up a notch. And I think we might have a little surprise for you guys out there. I don't know if Johari's still down for it, but we talked about something. And since her technology messed us up a little bit tonight, I think she would probably be more open to handling that term. But we'll come back. We'll see after this short break. After Dark with Shawn Cornelius with my guest, Johari.
All right. See y'all in a few.
All right, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back to After Dark with Shawn Cornelius, and she's still here in the house, so I didn't scare her off with that last comment. Johari Monet is here, and thank you so much for doing this, first of all.
Oh, well, thank you for having me. Thank you for considering me for this.
Oh, no, this is also because you and I talked about you doing a show a while ago, possibly just doing your own online show to talk about your platform. So maybe this is the start of that scenario. Oh yeah, bring your date back in. Your date back there. So
her name is Amy.
You named her? She has a name? What's her name?
Yes, short for amazing. Her name is Amy.
Amy. Okay, she's very
short for
quiet.
Amazing. Yeah, she's a good girl.
I don't know if I like a quiet woman. She got to make a little bit of noise on some level. Look a little stiff.
Well, if she makes noise, I'm out of here because I don't play that. Like, no man that can make a noise. I'm out of here.
She might be just as scary standing there in the dark. So I don't know. So we got into some heavy, a little bit of heavy. How in your situations or on your understanding, how important is sex in your relationship?
Oh my gosh. There are times when we just cuddle like normal couples. There are times we'll just come and watch TV, go out to eat. We'll do normal things, and we might not even touch each other the whole weekend because I don't live with him.
Okay.
Right, and with my girlfriend as well. I was with her for Thanksgiving, and we didn't have sex. We're just intimate, very, we kiss, we hug, we just want to be near each other. So I wouldn't say sex is a 10. I'd say it is a strong 8 though, because when we get it in, we get it in, and it's not your normal sex.
Now, with this situation, like with any other normal relationship, which this is normal, but regular relationship, let me say regular, normal is not a good word. regular relationship with just a man and a woman, or a woman and a woman, or a man and a man, there's issues. Are the issues heightened with because there's more people involved? Like, do jealousies to come out?
Um,
Now, you've been in both, so you've been married to one person, and now you're involved with two
mhm,
people. Or so.
mhm.
What's the difference you see in it? Is there, or is there?
Well, my brain is wired differently. Polygamous, polyamorous women, men, our brains think differently. We don't see a person as a possession. And I hate to say it, but a lot of people get in relationships and that's mine, that's my man, that's mine. So yeah, that's where jealousy comes in. And no, you don't trust the person and you're not allowing them to breathe because you're so worried someone else is gonna snatch him up. Where the way I think is I want my man happy, right? So if he likes the way she looks. He likes the way she talks. He likes the way she gives him head. She swings from the rafters higher than I do. Whatever turns him on, and I accept that, and we talk about it. So I don't feel jealous. I can't even explain it because I know he doesn't belong to me. I know that when we're together, it's all about us, and that's all I ask for. And the same with him. He knows I'm not going anywhere. There's no one else I want more than him. But I do date other men, and it's okay because we talk about it. So I can't say I deal with jealousy with him. I may have my issues where I want more time with him, right? And we might have little, bumps in the road as far as I want more time. I want you to tie me up. I want to do this. I want to do that. And you were busy, but it's not any individual person. You know what I mean? There's no jealousy of the other females, just the time.
What about her? Is there a situation where she might be
My girlfriend or his
yes,
girlfriend?
your girlfriend?
No, she's living her best life. They talk to each other. We have a video chat. We have a group chat. When I was out there with them in Cincinnati, he spoke to them. Like there's no need to be jealous because I am both of theirs. You know what I mean?
And the understanding is you all are whatever the understanding is, and you're
Hmm.
grown, you're adult about the understanding, and that's what matters. That
Absolutely.
matters in any relationship. You know what I mean? The
Hmm.
respect factor, the understanding, the communication, and that should make it
Right.
okay if you're communicating on that higher level.
And that's the key. You have to communicate and be transparent. Because if I'm walking around here sneaking around, seeing this one, seeing that one, seeing this one, he's not going to trust me. Then we'll have issues. In his case, I let him do what he does, and I tell him, I don't want to see it. I know you do what you do. I know about the main other female. I know, who's really of importance in his life. Everyone else, I really don't want to see it because it really doesn't help me any. As long as you're happy and you're good, do you.
Hey, wait.
That's just the way I do things.
Since the holidays are here, do you guys would you ever consider having Thanksgiving or Christmas together and having
All
all your
together?
people? Yeah,
Absolutely. I would
yeah.
love that. To be honest with you, when I was in Cincinnati, my girlfriend, her main primary boyfriend, and her other couple were all together. We all had Thanksgiving dinner together.
Okay, all right. All right.
Hmm.
I knew that was all right. Somebody over here says, you love. Larry says, you're in love when love is given back. Ivy says that's a hint. I don't know. I think she was talking about when we were talking about tying. You were trying to tie me up virtually, and then she says she's like, "Darn, let me go. I ain't getting any." But y'all,
Oh.
well, we ain't getting nothing right now either. Don't listen. Don't hate. Then you need to get off this live and go find yourself a situation.
Go tie somebody up and get
Go
you
time.
some.
Exactly. He says that's grown ass on a whole nother level. Yeah, I mean that's what we're
Absolutely.
talking about. It's about being grown and being understanding who
Absolutely.
you are as an individual.
Hmm.
Jeez. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yes,
Now
absolutely.
we discussed earlier. You want to come and be
Mhm.
comfortable, so you want to come and be comfortable in the outfit that you have on.
Mhm.
And then we discussed a possible, like you're a model as well. Because when I have a model on the show, it'll be that
Mhm.
situation because they will change their outfit and or whatever. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna talk to people for a few minutes, like a minute or two, right? I want you to mute your video,
Okay.
do what you do, and just come on back when you're ready. You in a few. All right, here we go. So listen, guys, this is a great conversation, and we're having a good time with Johari Monet. You can go to her page on Facebook, and Johari Monet on Instagram, and just follow her, check her out, check out her style, and see some things, become a friend, and do what you do, whatever you do. Like I said, coming up tomorrow, I got a very funny comedian, legend to me in the game. Barbara Carlisle is going to be sitting in this month. Also, I'm going to do a special week starting the 13th. The week of, it's going to be Whatever It Takes, the movie week. I'm going to have several people that were involved, actors, actresses, writers, directors. That week, I got Chanel Angelique coming in, who is now a writer, director, producer of her own films. She was my makeup artist and assistant to me, production assistant, personal assistant. And Trevor Bonner is going to be in. He played Butter the Bouncer in the film, but he's also a CEO of Comedy Spillage and a personal trainer at that. So he's going to be in. Then I'm going to have Omar Moore, my co-writer on the film, who co-wrote the screenplay with me and played my partner in the film, Detective Sean Fishburne, on that Thursday. Also, I have Gina DePepe coming in. She played Officer Russo, the spunky Officer Russo. And on that Saturday, I got two guys that were a part of the film, but they also are doing big things on their own, Mr. JV and Dre Foreman, who are the responsible parties for the Bum Rush series 1, 2, and 3. They're in season 3 right now. So we're going to have them. And also that Friday night, the man who played the nemesis in the film, Kevin A. Coleman, he is going to be in that Friday. Then the following week, it's Music Week. So I got guests coming in. Dawn Robinson from In Vogue is going to be in, Glenn Gibson Sr., Thomas Gooding, L.A. Blacksmith, and a whole bunch more. And like I said, also from Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, Raheem will be here this month. And Saturday, Jaquan the Don. So I got a very full month of stuff. This has been a great month and almost going into a half now with this show. And it's really thankful to you guys for tuning in and hanging out with me nightly and handling your business with me. So I appreciate that, and I appreciate you hanging out. I hear Johari making moves around there, back there in the green room, doing something. So I want you guys to continue to share. If you'd like to come on the show, and or you know someone that would like to come on the show, just let us know. You can email us at afterdarkwithsc@gmail.com. That's afterdarkwithsc@gmail.com. And we got so many more things. Hopefully, going into the new year, we're going to have in store. What's going on, Katie? I'm glad I tuned in tonight. I wasn't with a surprise. I like surprises. I'm ready. Show me. All right, Denise. You know what to tell. You know what to tell Katie. Tell Katie what you know. You know when people get ecstatic. So I try to do the nice thing. Katie. And this was something that came for me and everything. Don't forget Julia Rest. That's what I was trying to come and get to in my head. Smoke. Thank you very much, Julia Robertson. Fantastic artist. And you got there you go, Denise. Calm yourself, Katie. So we've got so much coming through this month, and I want to thank, while they're on the air right now live with me, my producer and also again the production manager, Denise and Tyreek, I call Smoke. You guys start calling him Smoke. That's my man. So we're going to try to do our best to bring you some very talented people, quality folks, good interviews, such as we have had so far. So just keep tuning in. I don't know. I guess Johari had to go make the clothes, but I'm giving her time right now to take care of business. So you guys got some questions as we, Larry Brown, you also are a guest. That's right. Author Larry Brown is going to be on the show at the end of the month as well. Thank you. I'm here for it. Yes, you are here for it. So we're going to have, and I'm going to do my normal at the end of the show and see what Johari's favorite sevens are. But I think she's coming back. And
So, I'm back.
She is back now. Hold on, because I know a drum roll and all that other stuff.
You don't need all of that.
Well, listen, you made an entrance the last time, so I'm just trying to keep consistent with the show. So you do what you do. Now, what you're going to show us is the level up on your sensual side?
Yes.
You
I'm going
explain
to
it
show you how.
right before you
Ready?
show us. You're going to show us how what?
I'm going to show you how, as a rope bunny and as this man's woman, I present myself and how he ties me up. But I've already tied myself up, so I'm going to give you an idea of what it looks like.
All right. Well, listen, let's go for it. This show was nice
Okay.
and clean before this episode.
So this is how I present myself to him. I wear my little lingerie, and I keep it sexy for him.
Oh, that's
And what
cute.
I've done here, yeah, it's cute. It's sexy, right? Sexy
Yeah,
enough for TV.
yeah, that's
Okay.
sexy for TV. Yeah,
Got
listen,
everything covered.
I've seen less on TV.
I got my kibbles and bits covered. But yeah, so this is just a basic tie. And I was just trying to show you, like, as a rope bunny, you still want to keep it sexy, right?
Yes.
So what I would do is wear something lacy or like a one-piece bodysuit. And when you put this kind of outfit on, right, you're already putting him in that mindset to be sensual, to be sexy,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so it just follows that I get tied up all kinds of ways, and this is just a quick tie I did. You like it?
Yeah, it looks, yes, very nice. Like you said, that's tame for us, but I've seen some other pictures. So that's all right. So yeah, so that's a good thing. That's a romantic,
Yeah.
sexy type of
Yeah.
he's on his way home to get the evening started type deal.
Yeah. Yeah. I try not to get too raunchy, only because I'm not that girl. I'm freaky, but I try not to be raunchy. I know you know the difference.
Yeah, but okay, so why? Why do you
That's just my personality. I carry myself as a queen, even when I'm a freak. I know it's hard to believe, but that's just my personality. That's just how I am.
okay, okay. Well, just to give you what's going on with the ratings, Chanel Angelique gave you 5 flames. 5 flames.
5
She get
for
you
what?
got,
For my?
I guess for your outfit.
Oh, thank you.
Look, you getting all that love. I'm gonna tie myself up with this sword right here.
Yeah, go tie yourself up real quick and come back. Let's see how many flames you get. Thank
This
you,
is-
Angelique. That was Angelique, right?
Yeah, that's as far as I'm
Yeah,
going with the
that's
cape.
it.
That's good.
Except my kibbles and bits are covered. Yeah, I'm covered.
No, that's
I want this to go somewhere.
It's a classy look. Again, depending on how you're looking at it. I don't see anything. Again, it's romantic because everybody's
Right.
definition of romance is different.
Absolutely.
So again, that's what we talked about earlier. We wanted to make sure that people understood that it wasn't just a trashy or type of thing. There's class to this as well. Now
Yeah.
there is trashy, we know,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it could be a nice classy thing, a nice romantic thing, a nice sweetness to the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's levels.
Yeah.
So now
There's levels to this.
that kind of tie, would he tie himself up like that on that level?
No, he's not into tying himself up, but he's very intricate. So with this is nothing. So he's tied my whole body up in rope before. He is amazing, and I would love for you guys to check him out. He is on Instagram and Facebook as well. His name is Azrael. He's in the New York area, so
he's into the tying up. He doesn't want to be tied up.
No.
So he don't. Is it a thing that he just doesn't like, or he don't trust?
It's not his thing. He's let me practice on him. I've done some gauntlets, which is where you tie the wrist and the arm up.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe he'll let me do a chest tie once in a while. If I get a chance to, he'll sit still. But more than likely, he's the one tying. He's the rigger.
Now, is that could be because
thing.
of a control? He likes the control aspect of it.
Well, he is in control. I'm his sub. Yes,
right,
I'm his
right.
sub. I submit to him. So yeah, at all times, he is in control. He is the dominant. Yes.
Have you ever had a moment where you just kind of flipped, wigged out, and took control? And just kind
of him?
He was in the moment and just kind of, it just came out.
Of him?
Yes, of him.
Of him? Maybe the first time we had sex, and after that he let me know he's the one. Like, he's the dom. I guess I didn't know better then.
Now, Barry is someone because I think that he enjoys the creativity. Like, I was going to ask, before I looked at the name, I was like, how does this person know? So obviously that's someone who's connected.
Yeah, Barry is also a rope bunny.
Right, so she said the creativity
for my rigor
is the turn on, basically.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Watching how his...
Yeah, like an artist would
yes,
absolutely his work, and you're his work at times.
Absolutely. You're his canvas, right? So I'm a little thicker than Barry. So the ties that he'll give me will accentuate my curves in a different way. And
Okay.
she's got a very beautiful athletic body. So the curves he gives her, of course, accentuate that.
Okay. So now listen,
The rope work,
I don't know
rather.
about like you said, you were married, and then I'm gonna go into this next one because we're running out of time.
Okay.
If someone wasn't obviously into what you're into, could you be successful in a relationship like that? Because if they're not into on that level, because sex is not the main thing, but it is very important, as we know, the sexual, the connection, the intimacy, the emotion, the mental, all of that. Could you see yourself being with someone that's not? Well, you see yourself with a mannequin, so that's easy to.
No, I don't see myself with a mannequin, Shawn. I'm going to be very honest with you.
Please.
I do have a friend that I do date with Azrael's permission. He's not in the lifestyle. He's not into BDSM. He's normal. He's a regular vanilla male. And I enjoy dominating him, so to speak. I enjoy just being natural, normal, my normal state, not being kicked up 20 notches. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's another reason why I like being poly, because sometimes I want yellow, sometimes I want pink, sometimes I want green, and they all are my favorite colors,
It's a beautiful thing.
But as far as a one-on-one relationship, I don't see myself being able to do that with anyone who's not like-minded. We have to be evenly yoked, so to speak. So if I'm a freak to a certain level, he has to be a freak to a certain level.
Right, because that's with any relationship. You got on some level you have to be evenly yoked. You don't have to be 100%.
Right.
You can compromise and work your way into certain things or whatever kind of levels that you're on. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
All right. So listen, you've done an awesome job this evening.
Thank you. I'm sorry again, everybody, about earlier. That was all me.
It's all right because we got it done. Again, there's no problem. But before I close the show out, I always play a game with folks. And this one's going to be the same as I do with everybody else. No different. Not going to be crazy. It's called the favorite sevens. And I'm just going to say something and you just give me your favorite. And that's basically it, just to get know a little bit more about you.
Okay.
Favorite food?
Seafood.
Well, that's 4 for 4. Every night this week, women all said seafood.
It just does something to me.
Okay. All right. Favorite song all time? Favorite song?
Oh, Michael Jackson, Gotta Be There.
Okay.
And that's because my mother said she played it for me when I was a baby. Because she told me that now, every time I hear it, I think of that bonding moment. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Favorite book?
Oh, The Coldest Winter Ever by Sister Soldier. Okay. It goes way back in the day, but it's an awesome book.
All right. Favorite state?
My favorite state, I'll have to say New Jersey, because I live here and it's almost like New York, but not so much. And it's close to New York. It's close to everything. I'll say New Jersey.
All right. Favorite Black TV show? It could be now or past.
That's a good one. Favorite Black TV show as in series, right?
It doesn't matter. It could be a show. It could be a series.
I'm feeling Tyler Perry has this show called Sisters, Sista, Sisters. Mm-hmm. And I'm feeling that show, so that might be it.
Okay. All right.
It's on OWN.
On OWN. Favorite celebrity crush?
God, I have so many. I'm feeling Idris Elba. I'm feeling Will Smith. I love Jay-Z. Sanaa Lathan.
Okay.
I know I was only supposed to give you one, but I don't have one favorite.
Yeah, that's why I just let you go. It's all right. You're arguing. It's no big deal. All right.
President Obama, Michelle Obama. I could just go on forever.
All right, last one. Favorite time of the 24 hours in a day to make love?
Oh, I'm a night person. I like it, and I want to go to sleep, and then I want to do it in the morning.
I'm gonna write that down.
Write that down. Write down rope.
Write down your ropes and everything. Nighttime.
Rope.
Night out.
Yeah, nighttime.
Johari, thank you so much again for coming through. Please tell people where they can find you, where they can follow you, and then take a minute and just give a positive message or a final message, whatever you want to be.
Absolutely. You can find me here on Facebook. I'm Johari Monet. You can find me on Instagram, Glory, GOLORY _Monet, MONET. You can find me on OnlyFans, but we won't talk about that right now. I want to tell everyone, you are beautiful, you are unique, you are amazing, you are a star if you believe it. Because I had no idea that just putting a picture up in a swimsuit on Facebook would get me a spot in a movie and get me an interview with Shawn. It was just me feeling myself saying, bump it, I'll put this picture up. And someone else felt it too. Like, you never know. So don't stop being you for any reason. Celebrate your beauty. If you love your eyes, post your eyes every day. They're yours. Celebrate them. I just feel like Black people don't own up to our beauty enough. We don't celebrate our beauty enough, and we really need to, because we are absolutely stunning.
Well, you definitely have a beautiful outer and inner. I appreciate you so much. I didn't know that's how you got the
Thank
part.
you.
I didn't know that's how you got the part. I need to put my bathing suit on tonight after this interview.
So would I have gotten a part if I had this on, Shawn? Would I have gotten a part?
Well, Omar.
I don't know.
Omar got you in. I believe you sure you would have. Listen, that might just have gotten you a next part in the movie I haven't even written yet. So that might have done it for you. But I don't want to over-accentuate that, because I don't want the women coming at me. It's not just what she's wearing. It's her beautiful soul, her spirit, and the ropes and that little piece.
And the rope. The rope is what did it. I know that's what it did it.
And that whole little piece you got on. So yes, that was
yes, that's the rope. It's the rope. I know it's the rope.
Let me read you these final comments, and then we're going to get on out of here. Tariq says, "Wow, what an interview! Thanks, Johari, and thanks to all of you for showing up and showing out." Dee says, "Thank you for sharing, Johari. The interview was very enlightening. Love, peace, and blessings. Great job, Shawn, with fire and lips." Larry Brown says, "Keep it real." Denise says, "Fun and entertaining. Thanks for sharing." Lisa Parker says, "True, 100, 100, 100, 100. Katie says, "Fabulous interview, enlightening and empowering. Hearts, 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 hearts. Great job, both of you." And Denise says, now look how jealous Denise is getting. Just because we started talking, she goes, "Sit your butt down, Shawn." Now, see what I'm saying? I can't even get my little thing off. But she wanted to make comments, but I couldn't make my little comments. She wanted to put me in a box. You go sit down. And Barry says, "Good job, sis." Thank you so much.
Thank you, Barry.
That basically sums it up. I appreciate you so much. God bless and continue blessings in whatever you do. All right?
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Peace.
As I always say in parting, please go with God in your heart. Have a peace of mind. Have a wonderful, wonderful tomorrow. And again, guys, we know what's going on. Please be safe. Keep yourselves safe. Keep other people safe. There's so much happening around here. And I love you all. Catch you tomorrow night with Barbara Carlos. Yeah, she's a silent waiver. So from Lula May and Cornelius' baby boy, I'm Shawn Cornelius. Good night. God bless you. Catch you around the corner from After Dark with Shawn Cornelius. Peace out.
Peace.